Hello, everybody. So, for the final slot of effective written communication, I'm going to share with you on how actually you do your report and the proposal. We start with the proposals. So, in your CSR project, I ask you all to propose to me on what actually your CSR project is going to be. But since we are in the midst of COVID-19, so uh, unfortunately you are not going to have physical CSR. So you all just required to discuss among you through online, for example, online platform, on how actually you are going to conduct your CSR. What is your project that you have in your mind, and how are you going to prepare the proposal so that this proposal will persuade me to 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 pass your project. Okay, pass means you can continue with the project if the situation allowed. But for sure, this semester there is not going to be any CSR project. So in writing a proposal, what you need to do, you have 7 steps. If you can look at the slide here, step 1 to 7. So the first step is what actually the element of CSR that you would like to highlight when you choose a particular project. Okay, for example, you want to visit all folks house in Kinarot, for example. What is your planning for in going there, and what are the activities that you are going to arrange about? And then after you completed your CSR project, as I expected, you all need to put it in video, and that video to be uploaded in YouTube. So what expectation that you all are expecting when people view or people watch your YouTube later on? And step 2 is how you are going to conduct of course, the initiate. How are you going to initiate the project? Of course, you are going to start with meeting, forming, norming. You learn about this in team communication, and then how actually you are going to support or to fund the project. In CSR, we don't have any fund for the project. Students need to initiate their own budget to cover the cost and expenses for doing the CSR project. You don't have to, to have a big amount of money to run your project, as long as it is easy for your group to do a little form of CSR. That's okay to me. The rest you just can read step 3 to step 7. Yeah? So there is actually a standard proposal format, okay, to follow. In this slide, basically, what makes a difference between proposal and report is that in proposal, you have this section called executive summary. But in report, you don't have executive summary. Yeah? In report, you go straight to the introduction section. But in proposal, it has executive summary. So what is in executive summary? Just read what you should have in the executive summary as shown in the slide. Background or history is more on, okay, number 1 is background history is referring to the organization or institution that you are going to visit in doing your CSR project. You need to tell me a bit about the place or the organization, yeah? And who are the occupant in that particular organization, institution, or committees. Okay, the rest is just a simple section. Okay, all these, but don't get too specific in following all these slides. Yeah, I'm showing you here the general, okay, general proposal. But for your particular project, I am more flexible. If you have problem, you can refer to me or to the tutor, Syed Ujin. Okay, format, font, size, space, front page, content, explicit. Basically, this is the layout of the proposal. Okay, layout of proposal. You have executive summary section, background. This one we discussed already earlier. Organization chart. Who is your president or chairman of your CSR project? The secretary who holds specific tasks and so on. And then budget. Okay. So all these particulars need to be included in the proposal. Okay. All this. Report. So as I said, report. Okay. Last slot I talked about functions, purpose of messages. So report and proposal, they are different. They have different type of message. Proposal, it is a form of persuasive messages. Yeah, you persuade people to agree with you, to accept you. But in report, you just inform activities that you have done. So it is more information type of messages. Okay. In order to get approval of your proposal, okay, proposal, you need to attach a letter. This is what we call cover letter. In seeking employment, for example, when you are sending your resume, you also need to have cover letter. Without cover letter, people who are going to receive your report, your proposal or your resume wouldn't know what is the resume, what is the proposal all about. So cover letter. And this cover letter also has the elements of proposal. The cover letter must be persuasive. I will talk more about cover letter in our synchronized class. So basically, for topic number 6, effective written communication, this is the end of the slide, the overall slide. And you are going to have quiz, yeah? Quiz for this chapter alone, this topic alone. The amount of the grade is 10% for quiz. Okay, for your overall grade, 10%. So I'm going to have this quiz sometime this week. So thank you very much. Good day all.